All right.
We were rolling.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Rye 5 here. I'm your host, Rye Snide. I'm joined here today with my brother.
They call me Corey Durst. I didn't do anything to anyone.
Well, how have you been doing, man?
I've been all right. Just go the whole
thing.
I've been very well for myself.
And for my age.
Yeah. I'm good, man. Just been working on some exciting projects.
It's good to hear.
The next edition of the Odd Job anthology is coming out in just a couple weeks, mid-February. We're doing those like once a month. It's the fictional podcast I do with the boy Rye here is going to make a couple cameo appearances coming up. Yeah. It's in the Snide world, but it's fictional and it's silly and irreverent, totally more in line with the stuff we want to do, some of the fictional stuff. But, we're winging the podcast stuff. But I'm also working on something, just teasing it for the second half of the year. It's going to be going to be different, but I'm really excited about it.
I'm excited for it, and definitely for definitely have to do some like teaser stuff maybe later on it, and I'm pretty excited for that coming up.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have to make some appearances. Just keeping to the grind, working, and I've actually got a trip planned coming up here in a couple of days. Me and my friend Mo, we're gonna go see some friends down in North Carolina. So that'll be a good time to get away. We might try to do some axe throwing while we're down there. Yeah.
Some of that.
Yeah. It'll be pretty exciting. They've got like a bar there too, apparently. So why not, get some drinks and some axes.
I was about to say, what goes together better? Alcohol and axes.
And throwing axes. Already the game is to throw an axe while you're there. So, or as far, throwing axes and stuff. So
the game is to take a shot as you're throwing the axe.
One hand shot, one hand.
And for each person you accidentally hit,
another shot. Exactly. That's the whole game. But we got a pretty good one here today. I think we're doing breakfast food items. So kind of just that
for breakfast day. It should be somewhere around the time this comes out.
Yeah, exactly. I think it is like the 29th or something. Something around there.
National breakfast.
Which that's one of my favorite food items is breakfast. They say it's the most important meal of the day. But
it is to me. Sometimes it's the only meal I eat all day.
True. It's definitely that. I'm a big fan of that brunch, eating around 11 o'clock, and then eating dinner. It's normally my 2 meals a day. Yeah, especially like that work week.
And this man loves them. You can't get in the way of this guy. And
True. Yeah, mimosas they're good, but I'm not I don't know if it's a cop out, but I'm not a huge fan of champagne. So I have to fix it a little bit with wine, like a sweet,
like a white wine, like a Moscato,
or like a bubbly wine.
Does that count? I think it counts. I think a fizzy white wine, champagne
with some orange juice.
It's a mimosa.
So I guess we'll start, and in no particular order, like usual for me. I think I'm gonna do the big hitter, and then I'm sure maybe on your list I'm gonna start out just guns blazing, biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy right out the gate. Yeah,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Is it like we put our arms? That's how we do.
That was a fist bump,
Yeah,
everybody.
fist
for the
bumps.
folks at home, that was a fist bump.
I don't know. I couldn't get the setup. Looks weird. I can't.
Yeah,
pick
it's still a work in progress, but we'll we'll get it. But so biscuits and gravy, and there's so many different kinds. So I'm gonna definitely get like right out on the gate. It's sausage gravy all day. Not that sawmill gravy.
No,
not the pepper gravy.
Not that sweet gravy that fucking Yankees try to put on you.
Yes,
I don't know what it is with Yankees and like sweet gravy. What is that?
I don't. Yeah, I
What
guess
is
that
that?
they don't believe in putting sausage in it or something.
Well,
like
they must add like sugar, or they use a sweet sausage
some
or
type of
something like
sweetener,
that.
yeah.
But it's insane. It's like you want savory, which that most of my stuff here, I would say, I don't know. It kind of throws off. I'm usually more of a savory
True.
than sweet guy.
True.
I got more sweet things on my list. Mainly because like a lot of these things are sort of treats, which is why they're my favorite, and they may be things I only have like once or twice a year. But biscuits and gravy is a staple.
It definitely is.
Eating it less and less though.
As like going like
that
older.
shit, Ryan, is like concrete. Just eating concrete first thing in the morning, and then the rest of the day. You're
That's
fucked up.
true, and I think that's why it's so solid for me to like if I eat around 11 like that brunch.
Yes.
And you get that like if you do like something with gravy like you're solid for a
You got half your day's calories.
8-9 hours.
Yeah,
like you're good.
Exactly. Because I don't think you can eat any true order biscuits and gravy, and it's going to be less than 1,500 calories.
Right.
Like there's no way,
because it's good.
And what's crazy about gravy, and this is why like the whole network is kind of like having a sense of humor about the shit I both love and think is just ridiculous about our culture.
Right.
And one of them is, so I'm going to whip up some water and flour. I'm going to bake it till it hardens. Then I'm going to make a sauce with water and flour. I'm going to pour it on top of this water and flour. It's just like,
that is so true though.
Like, what the fuck is this? Like,
add some
flour
sausage.
on flour.
Add some sausage.
With the greasiest sausage you can find. Got to be that spicy, right?
You took the words out of my mouth. That hot Jimmy Dean sausage or something like, yeah, like, and I think that and you add some spice to that gravy, which that's something that I know growing up wasn't very instilled, with like with our mom. Like she doesn't really like spicy. Much, so
well, she's kind of like me, where she likes it, but she has to force herself not to like, because it's, I mean, she doesn't like ghost pepper and shit but she's no stranger to Texas Pete. I don't
Texas
think.
Pete, or like I think when she makes like chili, there'll be some
a little
spice in it
spicier.
sometimes,
Yeah.
but
it was very peppery.
Very
like
peppery.
a lot of black pepper.
True, but you throw some of that sausage in there and that hot biscuits and gravy.
I could go on for another 20 minutes about
biscuits.
I'll stop.
But to save you guys at home.
I mean, I don't know.
but so if so I'm sure biscuits and gravy was one of yours. So you want to throw out your number 4 maybe, or
we're just gonna go with another classic. Well, no, let's break it up here. With the sweet and the savory. So a sweet item, and this again not something I really had a lot, is blueberry pancake. Blueberry pancakes. A couple times a year, maybe. Especially like when blueberry season comes around, and I make them at home. If I go to IHOP or something, I might get them. But usually, if I go to a place like that, I'm going to get one of those breakfast sampler type things. But a couple times a year, like I said, like springtime, you get some fresh picked blueberries. You throw them in some pre-made batter. Or the out of the box, whip it up.
Biscuit or the
like Kodak,
pancake.
Bisquick,
or crusties.
Yeah. I like crusties, and I like Kodak because they put or Kodiak. Is that? Am I saying that right? I think it's Kodiak.
Is it like you get it like
There's a
Kroger
bear.
normally? Yeah,
There's
I
a
know.
bear on the
Kodak.
box. That's how I know.
totally
It's like a
Kodak,
very. Yeah. Like those, because they add a lot of protein to them, so you can
Right.
kind of tell yourself you're eating something healthier, even though you're basically eating fucking cakes for breakfast.
True. Yeah.
And
So
just
once
light
again,
syrup.
some flour.
Yeah. A whole lot of flour and flour and flour.
As I was compiling our list, I was thinking, actually, will you pull up that box
yeah.
the Kodak?
Shit, dog. Once again, I'm just kind of like.
But while you're pulling it up, I was just thinking of when I was compiling my list, of just how much breakfast food is just carbs. Like it is, like mainly carbohydrates.
Yeah,
like,
it's a big
some
thing with
sugars,
America. It's all
Kodiak,
protein and
okay.
carbs. I think part of that comes from the French. The French, a lot of times, breakfast is hearty because for the rest of the day they're fucking eating salads. You know?
Yeah.
So first thing in the morning, it's baguettes, it's brie cheese, sausage or bangers, whatever they call them over there. You know,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's very carb heavy, and I think the thing is like. Also, a lot of sugar in the American breakfast too.
Yeah.
And that's
sugar,
just because it's supposed to be that food that just give it to the proletariat, so they just get to fucking work, get the ATP energy and stuff.
True,
But you want a lot of protein, so you got that long term energy. But the carbs and the sugar, it's all about just that short term burst energy. Get to work, motherfucker.
The donuts or the
yeah.
Kodiak. I've ever had that
Kodiak cakes, yeah.
Kodiak
Buttermilk,
cakes.
yeah, the buttermilk power cakes. So the whole thing is like got a lot of protein in it, a lot of added protein.
Yeah, I know when you were.
And not as many calories as you think. Yeah, 14 grams of protein.
That's a good amount.
That is a great amount.
That's a great. Yeah, that's about like a Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl.
Yeah, but with like a third of the calories, because those are like fucking 500 calories. But
yeah, and the amount of sodium too.
Yeah. Sodium. Don't even get me started on the sodium. But yeah, the Kodiak cakes and again, pancakes, light syrup, especially if it's already got shit in it.
Yeah,
if I get chocolate chip, no syrup. I don't need syrup, man. It's going to distract from the chocolate. Maybe some whipped cream on top.
True. I was thinking
that goes
of something
with the chocolate.
Totally does. Yeah, I was thinking something like that, or maybe
strawberries,
some like light cream cheese or something.
That is. I don't think I've ever done that, but that is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Put some cream cheese on. Oh, dude, yeah, and that'd actually go really well as well with another thing I have on here that we'll get.
Now I'll have to try the Kodiak cakes.
They're good, man.
But
look at this guy. Guy waffled some. Look at that chocolate protein packed flapjack.
That is a solid waffle.
Yeah, that is a good old.
But so I think did you want to the number 4 for me? And I wanted to just there's not really much other ones like this. I wanted to throw something like it there. But number 4 I've got written down here, bacon. And I wish our our
just
cousin,
bacon.
Well, I was thinking of a certain one. So
a specific bacon.
Yeah, so Kroger has this brown sugar bacon.
And
like
Private Selection or Kroger?
Like it's at like the butcher counter there.
I've never gotten bacon.
Really?
Yeah,
they've got like
I love that deli counter. That deli counter.
It is solid. They've got like pepper bacon, like black pepper bacon.
That sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, it's and it's that thick cut. That's my favorite, like bacon, like thick cut, and it's not too crunchy, more like a chewy bacon.
Oh, the chewy bacon. Yeah, it's an unpopular opinion. I can go either way, but definitely usually choose the chewy bacon
over crunchy.
Yeah, because it's kind of like jerky and not undercooked. Don't think we're gross.
Right,
okay?
right. There's
that
happy medium. I feel like where it's like chewy, but you're not
crispy in some spots.
Jerky, yeah.
We since Ranger Rebecca and I have been together 5 or 6 years. Oh wow, longer than that. Crazy to think with like almost 8 years or something.
True, yeah.
And we have gotten bacon maybe twice. both times as I'm cooking it, it takes a long time to get through a package. I'll eat like half the pound of bacon like as I'm cooking it, and I have to stop myself at the end and realize, Jesus Christ, there's like there's no bacon left.
Half a pound of bacon.
It goes down, and it's just that. And then later on, she's like, "Why don't you got a plate?" And I'm like,
I already ate my
I already
serving.
ate. Yeah, I don't need another plate, man. Yeah,
Oh,
bacon
man.
is evil.
It is. It is. And it is so good. But yeah, that brown sugar bacon, and it's like coated. Not even like it's not
Ooh.
like the fake brown sugar flavor
Right,
bacon.
right,
Like
right.
it's got like it's dusted with like the sugar on the top. But yeah,
I'm
definitely have to
drooling
try
thinking
that
about
out at some
it.
point. So you already did your 4, right?
Yeah.
Did you want to do your 3, or should I do my 3?
I'll go ahead and do my 3 because while we're on the subject of just one like a singular breakfast item,
Right.
for me, it's got to be the over easy egg.
Okay.
The over easy egg. The only kind of egg I eat. I don't go as raw as like motherfucking Sunnyside, but it's scrambled.
Scrambled eggs are more of a vessel to be added into things.
Yes, you mix it up with your biscuit and gravy.
Exactly. Throw some, if you got like some type of potato product, throw that in there.
Yeah, or if you're eating that bacon, grab a bite of scrambled egg, grab a bite of bacon. But
maybe not the brown sugar bacon and biscuits.
That might be
gravy.
a little.
Maybe that black, that cracked pepper.
But an over easy egg, especially throw just a dash sauce on it. But I can eat it plain. I don't even got to salt or pepper it, man, because it's that sauce that the raw, not even raw, because it is, you want it to get hot enough to cook, because you don't want it to make you sick, but
True.
it's got a flavor of its own. You can't replicate that yolk taste with anything else.
That's so true.
And then like you got a toast, you got a slice of toast, you dip it in the yolk,
sop it up,
or even on a sandwich if you don't mind getting your hands messy. Like the perfect egg sandwich I've ever seen was in the film Birds of Prey.
Okay.
Harley Quinn, she gets this egg sandwich and she goes on a revenge mission because someone fucks up her sandwich. And it's like, dude, it's, the over easy egg while it's still on the flat top, motherfucker throws on like a slice of that American like Cheese Whiz type cheese, then puts all that on crispy chewy bacon on toasted, I want to say it was a brioche bun or something like that.
Okay.
It's like,
that is, I don't know about the cheese whiz.
Not like the.
Okay.
But like the slice that like you put on like a Philly cheese. It's like, but it's it looked like a Kraft single or something.
Right, but
like
it'll
that.
like melt good.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the egg.
exactly.
That's the melt. It's that melting you're looking for.
Or you don't know the yolk from.
True.
Good.
Yeah. Over easy. On their own, like in their own way. Like you like normally I can't mix with it. Like it's gotta be like you said, like a toast.
Right.
Something like that. I guess if we'll move on to my number 3, we'll stay on the egg side. My specific favorite style of egg is an omelet.
Oh, omelets are great. What do you like on your omelet?
So most like I did, because I didn't know as far as how in depth like we would get as far as I like the certain bacon, but as far as omelets, I mean any omelet or omelets are good. I've had multiple different styles of omelets. One time at Omelet Shop, I got one that had chili on it. It had like chili on the omelet. Yeah,
that sounds.
I
would never think to do that.
It was really good. It's a lot for one whole omelet. They bring it out and it's like its own plate. It's huge. But as far as if you do like, I'm doing it at home, I got to do like kind of like a quick breakfast. You do like omelets, and then like in some way you could do like some bacon, like kind of like shred some bacon up in it.
Yeah, throw in bacon. What else would you put in with it? spinach. Yeah.
And then if you got like a jar in the fridge of like some Tostitos salsa, like
Oh yeah. Yeah.
just
Some
something like some
salsa.
mild or some
Yeah.
hot salsa, just something.
Yeah. Southwest.
Exactly. That's like
Southwest
my
omelet.
ideal omelet is like a Southwest omelet.
I would have to agree. I would have to agree.
And of course some cheese. Yeah, you got to throw some cheese in there. Probably
If
for
we
that,
didn't
maybe
put
some
the
pepper jack.
pepper jack cheese, yeah, that would go perfect with like the sauce and stuff. Didn't put sauce. If we didn't go Southwest, we would put like spinach. I put in like feta cheese.
Feta would work.
Feta
Feta.
cheese.
Some. I'd still probably try to do some type of tomato if you're doing some feta cheese. Definitely some feta, some spinach.
Towards the end, because sometimes the tomatoes they leak out all this water content.
Oh yeah. I'm totally at. If you do like tomatoes, you wouldn't want to do like any tomatoes
exactly,
because you want the tomatoes to still be kind of cold in a way. Like you still want to be like fresh.
You want it to keep its form.
You could totally do some like sun dried tomato, something like that. Maybe throw that on there, trying to cook it in it.
Yes, good call. Really good call.
But yeah, so is
Omelette.
that one? Does that say chili in there? What did you? Trying to see if you can find the omelet. I bet you could do like some omelet shop, like chili or chili.
The cheese.
There
Right
you
there.
go. Yeah, isn't it wild? Crazy. Right. It is.
A little bit of sour cream and tomato on top. The sour cream, for some reason that did it for me. That's why I was like, all right, I see.
When you do like the chili and for some reason the breakfast.
Yes.
Aspect.
So true.
Because that kind of the sour cream kind of surrogates a breakfast and together.
There's somebody's nasty homemade chili cheese. We don't want to see you. Get out of here. I want that shit. Spicy masala.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, onion is always good. Thinking
onions and peppers.
Yes,
like those totally do like onions and pepper.
Yo, Philly cheese. Could you imagine put some chopped steak?
And
some.
Does IHOP have that? I think IHOP might.
I thought I just made it up.
I mean, totally. I think you could. Probably
I could see that being like a thing.
For sure.
It's kind of a no-brainer.
I think you're right. I think it's shredded beef. I think is what
IHOP
has.
But you want shredded beef to make a Philly cheese. You want that shredded beef, of course. Again, you'd want that onion and pepper, sautéed onion and pepper mix.
You do provolone cheese. Do you do provolone cheese?
Well, a real Philly cheesesteak, they use that liquid cheese.
Still yellow?
Yeah, it's that yellow cheese whiz that comes in a jar. Like a jar of it's
like ragu?
Kind of, but it says on the can, it says cheese whiz.
Oh,
so it must be kind of what it must be the liquid they put in those cans that aerosolize.
Yeah.
Because that's a liquid in there. Like a little plastic bag with a little tiny bit. And it puts the CO2. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. But yeah. So you'd want that. Yeah, you want that chili cheese. Cause
for sure. That would be good.
Everything I read online is like, you don't use. I say chili and cheese.
Philly cheese. Philly cheese omelet.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
So what is your number? Was yours the over easy egg?
Yeah, that was number 3. And the next, once again, breaking up the savory from the sweet. Got my other sweet pick on here. That's the Boston cream pie donut. Boston cream pie donut.
That is super specific. Where did you get that at?
Carol Lee's.
Okay.
Carol Lee's Donuts has the best donuts in this area. If you're in the New River Valley, Christiansburg, Blacksburg area, they up in Blacksburg, right off of
Main
at
Street.
the end of towards the end of Main Street. Up there.
Yeah.
Across from Food Lion. Forget what else. But yeah, they got the best donuts in the area. They got a really good blueberry donut. It's kind of like got that sugary outside. It's their second best, I'd say, but they have mastered the Boston cream pie donut.
I think that's also a callback to a previous episode.
Yeah, we've had a couple. Yeah, the biscuits and gravy we've talked about at length. What fast food restaurant has the best biscuits and gravy? Check out that episode. And pies, we both agreed that one of the best pies, Boston cream pie.
Exactly.
Papa likes it. Papa loves the Boston cream pie. Shouts out to Pops and you out there
watching
from somewhere. The Boston cream.
Yeah.
I can't say it enough times.
For sure.
I'm gonna try to say it 5 times really fast. Boston cream pie donut. One time.
So I guess moving on to my number. I guess that'll be my number 2. Is and I've gotten it a couple of different places, but the OG that I remember getting it from is so Cracker Barrel has their hash brown casserole.
Hash brown.
So it's got the that.
Let me look it up. I can't picture it.
So the
Cracker Barrel hash brown
the brown, the eggs, the egg. Got the hash brown, the onions, the cheese.
Oh, it kind of looks like a quiche. Okay, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had these before. I usually have them at like potlucks and that kind of stuff. Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas at Mom's. She got catered by Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, she got that,
and she got that huge portion of it. Oh my god! I could have eaten that whole
on its own
can they had.
But it's got that melted cheese on the top. But locally, Sam's hot dog stand, they recently.
No way! They are so random what they have over there.
That's true. Yeah, their breakfast is solid. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think
that's
right.
Yeah, I think for a long stretch I've been. That one's at the dry cleaner.
Hash brown cap.
That is a classic setup, right? You got the steak, fried steak, milk gravy, which is good with that. Just don't fucking try to tell me that's bit. Either Sunny Side or Over Easy. They always do that for pictures, but nobody ever eats.
Sunny Side. That's true.
Oh, and some grits. Honorable mention. 10-year-old Corey wanted to put.
I was expecting
as an
grits.
adult, I've moved away from it. It's too soft. Might as well drink it, but it is good. They are good if they're done right.
They're done right, and
why are instant grits better? Get them at a restaurant. It's like soup. It's like motherfucking soup.
It's always bland.
It's always bland. Yeah, even if you could put all butter you want.
Butter,
like that Quaker
throw some
oats.
eggs in there, but they're not. But it's not. If you get that instant Quaker multi-pack, and I think you were the one to show me to do like 2 together. It's the 2 together. You got like butter and bacon, or like
the bacon cheddar bacon one, and the butter one, because one pack.
True. So if you're gonna mix it together, well, you don't do 2 butters, 2 cheese.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was expecting grits to be on.
Honorable mention.
Yeah,
It's
honorable
definitely
mention
honorable
grits
mention.
for sure. And I think you do your number 2 yet.
Yeah, it was the Boston cream pie
Cream pie
donut from
donut.
Carol
That's
Lee.
right. Got more honorable mentions before we throw our number ones out.
My sweet honorable mention
Sweet honorable mention.
is a chocolate crepe.
Chocolate crepe. Okay.
Yeah, the crepe you
Wow.
put chocolate sauce on it, whipped cream, whatever fruit.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
crepe, it's one of those things I've come to like more and more as an adult.
It's definitely more of an adult food for sure. Yeah. When you're a child, it's pancakes. When
It's
you're an
like, why are
adult, it's
we
crepes.
eating?
And you can make them savory too. Like you can make
Yes.
savory crepes, which are those are good on it. But crepes are really never had a traditional. I've had like crepes from like a restaurant, but I need to make like like I feel like more of a traditional at home.
Yeah,
Like
like
I've
a
had like an IHOP crepe or
French
something.
crepe.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but those are really good. I've had just want to honorable mention out there. I think we have mentioned it with the Kodiak pancake mixer, but waffle. I don't think
Waffles.
I
You're
want
more of
to
a waffle guy than a pancake.
over pancakes because I just feel like they
Interesting.
have their own the little pockets.
Are fun.
They had their
Very
own
fun.
little pockets, and I feel like it holds everything better than a pancakes. Pancakes just like everything.
Yes. You wind up with
Waffles.
this pool of, but also the pancakes kind of spongy. So if it's done right, it absorbs some of that. But you're right. Like you never get enough syrup.
Out of a pancake.
Yeah, you have to do that bullshit thing where you like make the little bite and then you like try to
Dip
scoop
it.
up.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
dip
don't
it.
want to dip my pancake, but like you said, if they're made right, the syrup will just or the pancake will just
Yeah.
engulf the. But
Mhm.
we'll get on to my favorites. My number one. You got any more honorable mentions out there?
No.
Okay. So you want to do your number one first? You want me to do mine first?
Your call.
Okay.
I don't know how the.
I don't know. I think with us starting out with the same one.
That did.
Yeah.
That is.
But my number one, my ultimate, and it's so funny. It's my only sweet one on here. But French toast. That's my ultimate number one.
You mentioned that earlier, and
did.
I was wondering. I was waiting to hear it.
Yeah.
The French toast is. I think that's like kind of. That's like an OG breakfast.
True.
Like
yeah.
I feel like when they invented the French toast, that was when.
Right.
That's just how far
That's
back
how it
goes.
like it all like started was.
It's a fried piece of bread with magical spices
Yeah.
and syrup.
Right, but you dip it in egg. Start it out, so you kind of get that part of it, and you can do like regular ones. I think a lot of people will normally do like cinnamon, like stuff like that.
Cinnamon,
brown sugar. I
brown
think
sugar,
maybe.
cinnamon. Yes.
But but at the end, if you throw some like, and which I guess that's what some restaurants like IHOP does, is you can throw like some confectioner sugar or some powdered sugar.
Really? I don't know if I've
yeah.
ever seen that.
It's before you add the syrup on it. But
toast casserole. What is
that's
that?
been.
Is that the first? You're like, oh, so there's someone talking about. There's the confectioners. It's crazy that like the first items that came up had that, and I had never heard of the move before.
Really, you've never heard of doing? It's good, but it's kind of in a way just that finish. But it's not like the sugar in.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. Yeah,
that
and kind of like
overhaul.
biscuits and gravy.
That
Like
overhaul.
you're gonna eat this around 11, skip breakfast, and then you're not gonna eat the rest of the day until
dinner,
like
7 o'clock. French toast. For some
I
reason,
never
it's
saw
just
someone
like,
put fruit on it either.
yeah.
But what does it mean to you? What does French toast mean to you?
I feel like it's just that.
This is the saddest toast I.
Like the omelet.
Yeah, that like that shitty omelet where it's like, why'd you use that? Just get a stock photo, bro.
Right.
Like, we're real proud of this, but we can't see the taste.
But I think it's just the thickness of it. It is really hearty.
Yeah.
The taste.
Mm.
It's so much better than just or a pan. Big thing too. Like
You're
the
really
original.
selling me.
As far as just with French toast.
Just as it being a candidate outside the pan.
You
Wouldn't
not
have
put them in
thought
the
about
same.
it.
You don't put them in the same category.
I might know. Yeah.
I might know. But yeah, I guess. That would be. Go out Saturday.
Yeah, I agree.
Was that like monkey?
It is kind of like. It looks like they just shredded up
Bunch of
French toast and then
threw
baked it.
I have to look.
Oh,
they got
is that just
cream
croutons?
Cheese. Right.
Oh, well, the cream cheese. Maybe in the fridge.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying bear.
Leave it out open for the cat to jump into.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these small.
Wait, no,
Oh,
that's
no,
like,
it's
that's
like
some
a
cream cheese icing. Or
Ooh,
something.
that might be good. But I
totally
myself,
like a
I put
runner-up for,
blueberries in that. I'd put a bunch of.
Fruit.
Get a bag of frozen blueberries. Just
something.
When you said jam, that reminds me. I gotta say this in the. I just need. When I used to work at Bojangles, old guys would come in. They get the biscuit and gravy. And they get packets of hot sauce and packet jelly, put sauce and jelly on the biscuit and gravy. I thought it was disgusting until I tried it. Now it's a go-to move because you get that spicy sweet.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Hot sauce and jelly, and then you mix it all up. It kind of makes this. I'm telling you, it's one of those don't knock till you try it things.
Oh yeah.
I judged mother. Is wrong. Already good.
You don't. But totally, I do. Try both of them together.
Yeah, try them together.
What are you doing? Like grape or strawberry, or
they would use either. I would do grape.
Grape.
Strawberry was too contrasting. The grape kind of.
With it, yeah. Which I've known of, you do it with regular biscuits, without the gravy. And I've seen people do it with no hot sauce and just gravy with biscuits, or with just jelly and gravy and biscuits instead of the hot sauce.
Yeah, some of them do that, but I feel like it needs the hot. Put just the jelly, it drowns out the taste of everything. Then it's like, well, I might as well be eating biscuit. Gravy, the hot sauce for some brings the balance. Yeah, it brings a balance. I don't know. My palate is like a refined white trash. It's like a white trash palate, but that has been modulated to kind of be somewhat mature and somewhat like distinct. I don't know. Also, it might just be the palate of a dumpster where this guy just needs so much stim
that he
has to have like everything's shit. Like my personality. So would you like? This is someone just because This is my all-time favorite breakfast. Guess it?
Is it savory or sweet?
It is savory.
Savory.
Guy usually knows me better than myself.
For one, all-time favorite breakfast that savory.
You know, you might have something with the grits where the pancakes get out of here. That might be more honest because I wanted pancakes on here. They are really good, and my number one is the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel from McDonald's. Specifically the one from McDonald's, which Yankees don't know, or no, Southerners don't. We're in that weird little
middle,
where we get biscuits and gravy, and we get
the bagels.
The bagel. Because if you go anywhere more north, no gravy.
They know no gravy.
Go any more south, no bagels.
Really, I never knew about that. About the bagels, I knew about
the bagels. Is in North Atlanta. The rest of
Okay.
McDonald's goes south as Virginia, and I want to say as west, maybe Ohio, maybe
Yeah,
it cuts
that
off at like
north.
Pennsylvania, but
Yeah.
the bagel, the bacon, egg, and cheese. What it is, it was confirmed, and it's one of those Corey's conspiracy.
Okay.
There's a
Okay.
conspiracy.
Okay, about a bacon, egg, and cheese.
For the longest time, I'm like, they put some sort of special butter sauce.
Mm.
Eventually, it was confirmed to me that they do put a special sauce on there. For a long time, motherfuckers from McDonald's, like higher ups, be like, "What do y'all put in it?" Finally, it was leaked. They put a hollandaise. That's what that sauce is. And if you look, it looks like butter, and they'll tell you. They'll try to tell you, "Oh, it's just butter,"
because they don't know.
But
yeah.
take it apart. The hollandaise sauce got these little green flakes in.
Okay.
And when I looked it up, it was a rabbit hole. This was a rabbit hole where I'm like,
bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
I had my cork board here behind the green screen, little yarn. I'm like, this guy on Reddit said
What
this.
is it? What
the
is it?
manager,
Charlie Day?
yeah,
It's
Charlie Day. Yeah, that gif. But it was all about bagels.
Right.
Insert pictures of bagels.
What's the green flake?
I've tried to replicate it at home. Possible. Got to be a special. I think it's a relish, like specific dill relish.
Okay. Yeah.
But anytime I've tried to make it hollandaise sauce, but theirs has to have something weird with, because it doesn't taste like it. I don't even think they know. Look online.
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll find.
I know it was a staple in our dad's household, like growing up.
Yes.
You could, you woke up early enough.
Yeah, you could grab that.
All right. Well, we'll add your 5 below. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, stay snide, but stay right.